Hello, 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 hello. It's Kate Bolt, independent Stampin' Up demonstrator here in the UK. I'm back for another Coffee and Cards Live. Now I'm just wondering why this week I can't see comments. Honestly, this software streaming is so unpredictable. You never quite know what you're going to get. Anyway, I'm going to check on my other device just to check that I'm live and that, well, I can see me, but whether or not I'm live, I don't know. Let's have a look. Yes, it says I'm live. It says I'm live. Now, if I click on it, I have the chat on my device, but not on my computer that I'm streaming on. Who knows why this is? The week before last, we had the same issue. Last week, it just connected to the chat. No idea. Anyway, welcome if you're joining me live for Coffee and Cards today. It's been a hot minute. It's been a whole week since I was here. So much has happened in the last week. It's been amazing. It's been quite a journey. Yeah, we've had a great week. So loads of celebrations in our household, loads going on, which is why I didn't come live to you on Friday. But yeah, I'm back and I will share all with you as we go along. So welcome if you're joining me live. Do say hello. I know I've got somebody joined me live, so that's brilliant. Anybody who joins along, do say hello. Let me know the comments work, even if you just want to give me a little emoji or something if you don't like to. Oh, I'm so sorry. When something in the background starts playing, let's come out of that. I'm just checking on a different device to see if I can see the comments a bit better. Let's have a look. I'm stuck on this one. I'm not even. Yeah, there we go. Let's do that. Yes, so let's see if I can see the comments. How strange, isn't it? That sometimes you can see them and sometimes you can't. Let me take the volume down on that one. There we go. All done, all done. And anyway, regardless, I should be able to see comments now on my other device. So, do you know what? This time last week, I got my Stampin' Up delivery with all my pre-order goodies in it from the new September to December catalogue. I opened it, I unboxed it. I popped an unboxing video here on my channel, so do have a look. And I have not been in my craft room since. It's been a roller coaster of a week. It's been amazing. We've had such a lovely time. But I'm back in my craft room and I'm ready to play. I have not made a Christmas card this year. What's going on? So I thought I would, this morning, open some with you and make a couple of, or make one, maybe two simple cards. Get my crafty mojo going. Get stuck into the Christmas spirit. I know we're only in August. Is the end of August too soon? I know lots of us are doing Christmas in July when we're crafting ready for Christmas. It feels late to me this year. I don't really think about Christmas until December, but card making I do. So yeah, I think I'm gonna crack on and just have a little play and see what we can come up with. Hello, Wendy. Oh, thank you for wishing Alfie a happy birthday. And congratulations, my son, on his achievements too. So yeah, I'll do a quick run through with you about all our amazing news in the last. It's just been mad. I haven't really touched the ground. Haven't really even had time to process. So last week we were tentatively, like everybody else in our position, waiting for our son's GCSE results, and we really didn't know which way it was going to go for him. And as it turns out, he was very, very, very anxious when we picked them up, and he absolutely smashed it. He did so well. We're super proud of him. It couldn't have been any better. And to top it off, he was then asked to go for an interview that day at his first choice sixth form. He's an external candidate. We didn't have a place for him before, just had an interest, and he got a place. They offered him a place there and then. So he's very pleased. He knows what he's doing for the next 2 years, and he's very excited. He got the course he wants. He's got the A levels that he wants to do. So that was so exciting. And it was only just like 2 weeks before we got the results that our other son John passed his degree. The relief for him. So there's that. Yeah, and then but on the same day, in the night, in the evening that Jacob got his GCSE results, we heard from our daughter. She's grown up. She's on holiday in the Caribbean with her partner, and they announced their engagement. He proposed on the beach. I'm so excited. I'm going to be a mum-in-law. So just outrageously good news. It's just been amazing. Absolutely fantastic. On Saturday, it was my birthday. On Sunday, it was the dog's birthday. I know, we're really daft. We always celebrate the dog's birthday. He was 10. He's here with me now. And yesterday, it was our 30th wedding anniversary. It's been mad, but it's been amazing, and we've had a great week. So much to celebrate. I had lots of lovely hand-stamped cards sent to me for my birthday. I will share those over on my Instagram as I go along, because I had some lovely cards. I'm very blessed. Thank you to those of you who sent me a birthday card, and all of those people who wished us well on social media for all the lovely things. We're very lucky and very blessed. Happy days. So back to earth, but we have wedding to plan. Exciting. Thank you, Wendy. Thank you, Shaz. So exciting, isn't it? So exciting. So exciting. So interestingly, some of you who may be with Stampin' Up or know what's going on with Stampin' Up, there is a leaders conference that's been going on over the end of last week and the weekend in Las Vegas that I was able to go to. You know, I was in, what's the word? I was of the suitable level in Stampin' Up to be able to go to this event in Vegas. And I chose not to go because I needed to be at home for my son's GCSE results. And I'm so glad I was able to celebrate with him. And then all the other news on top. I mean, it was just amazing. So, yeah, no regrets though. So good. Right. So I thought what we play with today, let me just bring you into my kind of desk view as well. I have this lovely bundle called Beary Cute. Okay, now I think you could use these bears for other things. I'm going to make a Christmas card. And it's a bundle because it comes, you can buy these separately obviously, but if you buy them as a bundle together, you save 10% in my Stampin' Up shop. But so this is the Beary Cute bundle. You get a punch and a stamp set. And then in the whole collection, you also get, if you buy the collection, all of these things you can get individually. Hang on, I lost it. There's an embossing folder that's around here somewhere. I'll find that. It looks like this. This is the Snowflake Sky 3D embossing folder. That one. We've got these super pretty, I don't know, sequins. Self-adhesive backed glitter sequins. They're like little glitter dots, and they're in the beautiful Granny Apple, and I think that's Balmy Blue, and then like a silver. Stunning. And there are papers to go with it. It's gorgeous. I showed these in my unboxing video, and they are so pretty. They have loads of little animals. And the punches out some of the bears on the paper. Now there's also a Memories and More card pack and Memories and More envelopes with this suite, plus a Balmy Blue ribbon. I haven't bought those. I bought a really pretty Night of Navy ribbon, but I didn't get the Balmy Blue. But that's all part of the suite. And this is a separate item. This is the Walk in the Forest DSP. Beautiful papers, and these also match with the bears and the trees, and you can punch the bear out, I think. So this is what we're working with. I'm not going to use the papers for this time being. I'm just going to start to play my first Christmas card, ease it in gently, get my Christmassy mojo on. Wendy, it was a week of amazing news. I know, so good to hear all these good news these days. There's so much doom and gloom, isn't there? Shaz, it's your wedding next week. Well, your youngest gets married next week. That's so exciting. Yeah, I was definitely meant to stay at home. Oh, I'm so sorry. Wendy says it was her daughter's birthday on Friday, but unfortunately no celebration as her grandsons have had COVID for the last week, but they're getting better now. That's the main thing, isn't it? Celebrations you can do. You can just like postpone them and still have them as long as they're getting better. That is the main thing. That is it. Right, okay, now I wouldn't say it's a quick card, but a simple card form from me today for coffee and cards as I get my Christmas mojo going. I hope you guys might have already started crafting for Christmas. Right, what have I done with the embossing folder? Okay, well I've got a piece of blue cardstock to start off with. That's always a start. I've got a card base in white. I shall need some more white card and the embossing folder. Where are you? It's on my Stampin' Up cut and emboss machine. So here it is. Here's that gorgeous one. Look how beautiful it is. So pretty. I was super excited because it's like that. Years ago we had this snowfall embossing folder. It's very similar, but it has snowflakes, actual big flakes in it as well. Okay, so I think I need to get some more white cardstock out because I've kind of like used what I had out when I was playing. Yeah, that bit's going to go on there. That bit's going to go on there. Let's grab some more white. I'll have a new pack of cardstock. Your order is arriving on Friday with the papers and the memories and more bits. You didn't get the punch. To be fair, Wendy, it's like, you know, most things, or a lot of these punches, or it shapes, it's quite a simple shape to cut out. So if you like the ease of a punch, get it. If you're not really bothered, don't worry. You don't have to get them. Right, here we go. I'm going to turn my trimmer around and I'm going to cut the piece for the front. We're going to stamp some trees this morning. Right, I have got to cut it at 13.8 centimetres by 9.5 centimetres. So it's just a second layer size for me, and I'll show you how that works. It's not very bright in here. I'm going to put the light on. The dog wants to leave. Give him 2 seconds, he'll be back here. Come on then, mate. Right, I've got the light on. There we go. Okay, we've got the light on. So this card is A4 scored in half and cut in half. Let me sit down. I craft standing up quite a lot. Scored in half and cut in half. It's like a tent fold, but I'm turning it sideways. We're going to have a horizontal card. So that makes it in centimetres, 14.8 along and 10.5 down. And then I've got a blue piece. This is balmy blue and it's half a centimetre smaller, which makes it 14.3 by 10. So to make this one half centimetre smaller again, I needed it 13.8 by 9.5. So that's our layers of card all done. I don't need an insert because we've got a nice white card base. My card base is made out of a thick basic white cardstock that we stock. It's really nice for that. Okay, this is regular basic white cardstock. So I think the first thing I'm going to do is stamp some trees. Now, pulled out my garden green ink pad and I've pulled out the tree image. There's 2 tree images. One's the tree and one kind of fills it in. So the other thing I did was pulled out some post-it notes. Now, mine are a bit, let's turn them around. Mine are a little bit garish because they're bright pink. And I'll show you what I've done with it. I've actually stamped one of the trees on it and I have cut it out. I've actually stamped on it afterwards. I've used it. It's a mask, so if you know how to mask, it's a post-it note with a sticky bit on the top and I've cut out with my scissors, and I cut right on the line to make the mask, right? So don't worry if you have garish ones, it doesn't really matter. Okay, and I'm going to do my stamping now. I pulled out the garden green. I think there's tons that I can do with this stamp set and punch bundle, which is why I bought it. But today we're just going a little bit easy. Ease us in. Okay, so I've got garden green. And we're going to have some trees. So I'm going to have one here. Now, this is how the masking technique works. If you don't know, I will show you. You take your mask, you pop it over the top. Make sure it's straight in. And then you can stamp again over the top. And then when you take your mask away, it looks like your one tree is behind the other tree. It's a very simple technique and works really well. And you can do that, and you can vary the height of your trees. Actually, I need to put it around like this. You can vary the height of your trees because obviously they wouldn't all be completely in a straight row. Well, they might be, but these are not. So you can see you get a nice row of trees. Like that. And there. So simple, isn't it? And down there, like that. Just come off the edge. And then last one down the other end. Like so. So I've got one a bit further down. I am getting very inky from my ink pad today. I don't know if you can see this. Look at the state of me. I've only just started stamping, honestly. So I've got my stamp cleaner there. Now where's my other tree? Now this is the other stamp. This is kind of the inside of the tree. Look, this is what it looks like here. You know what I thought it would look nice is if on a different card, if you had a green tree on green cardstock, you could stamp this and heat emboss it in white and it would look like the snow, wouldn't it? You're going to have to try that. So I am going to go back in with my green and just stamp kind of in the same order. Just maybe at the top. Keep masking so that it looks still the same. If you don't have a post-it note, you can definitely just use a scrap of paper for your mask. You just need to make sure it doesn't move around. Oh, that didn't stamp very well. That's where I need my stamper artist back, isn't it? I think it's going to be fairly forgiving. No, I think it's my mask causing an issue. Oh, funny. Or, do you know what, sometimes if you put your stamp onto your acrylic block, you can get an air bubble behind it, and I think I might have one of those. So I'm just going to clean it so I can stick my hands in it. I'm going to peel it back and press it all the way down. I don't have a foam pad. We do recommend using a foam pad with acrylic, with photopolymer stamps. I don't tend to need them because I have a bit of a mat below my scrap paper, but that would help. Right, we have one very green tree, haven't we? Okay, I don't know what's happened with this. Let's try it again. Stamped perfectly well the first time. And it stamps perfectly well there. What's going on with mine? Oh dear, I think I'm going to have to put my bear there. We'll rescue it, shall we? It might be my mask, might be a bit thick. Yeah, I think it's the mask look is happening again. So what I'm going to do is forget about the mask. There you go. Honestly, there's something weird going on. Yeah, foam mat underneath I think is the only way forward. How annoying. Don't even know where my foam mat is, to be fair. I don't use it ever. I've got about 3 of them, but I do know where one is. Let me just get one. We'll turn the piece of paper over and redo it. Let me just grab a mat. Oh, there's a punch in there. There we go. I have this really old little foam mat that I keep in my bag. We're going to go with it. Right, let's do this again. That's why there's 2 sides to every piece of cardstock. Right, I don't need it to start off with, do I? Let's do it again. So I can demonstrate masking twice. You don't even actually have to infill your trees. I will, but you don't have to because they look really cool as they are, don't they? Yeah. I'm not ready for Christmassy, wintry things. I think that's what it is. I'm not ready for it this year. Normally I am. Weirdly, normally July, August, I'm ready to start thinking about when is this Christmas catalogue coming? This year, I'm not ready for it. I absolutely love their products. I'm very excited by them. I'm just not ready to use them. If you get my drift. How funny. Now the dog's come back in and left the door wide open. He's such a naughty boy. He's a silly dog, aren't you? Right, let's do it with the foam pad. See if it helps. I don't know what was going on with it. What are you watching at the window, Alfie? Sit down. No barking, it's rude. Right. There we go. I wonder if it'll work with the mask. Let's have a look, and if it doesn't, we'll stop using the mask for this because it's not actually necessary, to be fair. Perfect with the foam pad and foam mat underneath. There you go. With stamping, do as I say and not as I do. I think that's the trick. All these lovely Christmas trees. Gonna have a whole forest. I'm not worrying too much where my branchy bits are, except I do have a bit there that's missed. You're not allowed to bark at cars, Alfie. Oh, look, I don't know. Never mind. I'm going to leave that one out. If you have a juicy ink pad, take care with it, because you'll end up with me, and you'll end up like me and be completely green. Like, a little bit of colour. Last one. Yeah, there's something on my stopping it stamping. Never mind. I think that's what I need. Clean those trees up. How fun. Right. I think we're all A-okay. So next thing I'm going to do is bring in that lovely embossing folder that we had, and I'm going to emboss over the top of my trees so that I can see lots of my snowflakes at the top, the bottom, and in between where the trees are sitting. So you can see with the embossing folder, let me shut my door. See with the embossing folder, there's less snowflakes at the top, more at the bottom. So I think I want mine to be more at the top and less at the bottom. So with my Stampin' Up logo looking at me but upside down, I am going to pop this in here, and then I'm going to run this through my Stampin' Up cut and emboss machine. Now, if you're not sure about which sandwiches you need for the 3D embossing folder, you just need the base plate, the thick one, and the grey one. That's all you need. You don't need anything else. And they go through together. Here we go. I have been in the craft room actually. I can't have told the poor people I was in here yesterday because I had to make my husband an anniversary card. Getting done, isn't it? 30 years, but I didn't make a pearl one. I made a card. I used some retired stuff actually, because I used a retired large number dies for 30. But I made it all in kind of calypso, coral and gold, and I used some retired heart dies on there. And that was because, well, our bridesmaids' dresses were coral dresses. It was very 1990s. Oh, the foam mat from the Stamparatus. That's a good idea. Or an old catalogue. You're not ready for Christmas. You want to see more sun, Wendy? Yeah, I'm exactly like you, but I do feel autumn has arrived early this year. It feels very autumnal to me already, which is not great, is it? Right, I'm going to grab this piece of white. I am going to get Smoky Slate. I was thinking about this when I was at the gym this morning. It's amazing what you think about. Is that if I want to stamp a polar bear on white, I don't want him black. That's a bit harsh. So what colour? And I thought about balmy blue, and then I thought, no, because I'm going to have a bit of balmy blue on my background. I think I'm going to go grey, and that's how I came to that decision. So I'm going to have he's going to be a white polar bear, but his outline, so you can see him in the snow, will be grey. Right, I'll shut the door again. I'll put something up against it now to stop it opening. Like Piccadilly Circus in our house today. Okay, so I have got my polar bear. I want a couple. Do I want? Maybe I want 3. Maybe I don't want 3 large ones. Maybe I'd like a small one. Shall I make a polar bear family? Maybe. Maybe. Now, let's grab the pinch. Polar bear family would be fun, wouldn't it? Here we go. So line your punch up. Now, I think whilst polar bears are white, they are definite shades of brown and grey and white, aren't they? They've got all this kind of not pristine fur. But even so, I think it would lend itself to colouring in. I'm not going to do that today, but that's something I'm going to experiment with. Colouring in these with our blends or our watercolour pencils. I think that might be nice. So we've got our polar bears covering up the middle of that tree. They're together. These guys are together. Now, there is lots in this stamp set. Look at this, it's so cool. I'm not giving my polar bears hats and scarves today, but that's definitely an option. Cute, isn't it? Love it. But I like this little one. This bear's great. I'm definitely going to be using them, but I think I might just go for the little bear today. So they have kind of like a family. What do you think? Some of them have a yellowish tinge. They do. That's what I was trying to describe. Well said. Yeah, like a yellowy kind of, almost a grubby, which you would, wouldn't you? Tinge. Right, let's just use this block so I don't have to put another one over there. Right. He is cute. Look at him. Right, I'm going to cut him out. So, does any of you guys, or anybody who's watching, whether you're watching now or if you watch on the replay later on, let me know if you've done many Christmas cards yet. Am I the only one who's a little bit behind in their Christmas crafting this year? Let me know where you're at. I'm just going to quickly, I mean, they're such easy shapes to cut out. So my husband and I are going away on the weekend to celebrate our wedding anniversary. But yesterday it being a bank holiday and still the school holidays, it's our wedding anniversary. We felt we should celebrate in some way. So we have a chocolate shop near us in a town very close called Rumsey's. It's a chocolatier and they do all sorts of amazing food. It's like a little cafe restaurant that makes chocolate. And we went and indulged in some goodies. Took our son who was around and we had such a nice time. I think I shared the things we ate on my Instagram because oh my goodness, it was such a treat. I had an American style waffle with maple syrup and chocolate ice cream. It was divine. There's no calories when you're celebrating, are there? No calories on your birthday, and there's no calories on your wedding anniversary. Definitely. Oh, look how cute he is. Oh, I love him. He's nice. So I thought I'd get the Wink of Stella out, but before I do the Wink of Stella on there, I have got a dauber and my balmy blue ink pad, and we're going to pick some of this ink up like that, and I'm going to rub some on here so it's not too much. And I'm going to pick out some of the blue so you can really see those snowflakes. With my dauber. So less is more. If you have to rub more onto your scrap paper because you've got too much, do that. You can always add, but you can't take it away. So we've got a bit of a blue sky with snow going on. Yeah, I like that. Makes it look a little bit more wintry. I might just go on the edges. Define it a little bit. But I am very much looking forward to my Stampin' Up buddies who went over to Vegas coming back and sharing all the news. I will be watching the presentations because I can subscribe to those, but I'm really looking forward to seeing some friends who went and hearing all about it. So excited. Right, okay, I'm going to start gluing this down. I did think about ribbon and I didn't go for ribbon. Changed my mind. So I'm going to use liquid glue if I can get it to come out, because I've embossed it, and so it helps the liquid glue because it goes in all the little crannies, nooks and crannies. Okay, so I've done that. And I've got my bears. I've pulled up my Wink of Stella. This is amazing, this stuff. I love this. It kind of has like, oh, I can't get the lid off. It's like a glitter brush. And it's got like a glitter liquid inside, but it's not actually glitter. It's more of a shimmery liquid and leaves a shimmery sheen on whatever you use it with. But it's very subtle. You may not even pick it up on the camera. It will give a little bit of a sparkle to these polar bears. So if you see it in real life, you would be able to see that. And it makes it just a little bit more luxurious, a little bit more special. Love the clear Wink of Stella. All the things I use in my videos are available in my online shop. So if you get inspired, if you like anything I've made and you want any of the goodies, you can find them there. And the link for that is in the description box below. Right, so there's one. I don't know if you can see this. You can just about see it in the camera a little bit. So I suppose you could call this a bear family. I'm not quite sure what's Christmassy about polar bears, apart from the fact that it's a snowy scene. Really appeals to me though. I really love the whole wintry, cold theme of Christmas. So there's the mum, there's the dad. Oh, they make you think of glacier mints. Oh, Wendy, you're absolutely right. They do. Now I'm going to be thinking about, oh, do you know what? You've given me an idea. I'm going to be thinking about Fox's Glacier Mints all day. That's funny. If you're not from the UK, Fox's Glacier Mints or Fox's Glacier Fruits are a bag of hard-boiled sweets that are traditional over here. Wendy says she's not doing any, hasn't made anything Christmassy yet. And Shaz, I can't quite see what that says. It says you're watching but you're feeding the sheep at the same time. Now, that is multitasking, woman. How do you do that? I love that you're doing that. I am well impressed with that. Right, let's put our little polar bear family on there. I've got some dimensional foam pads. We're going to stick them up. I think we will glue our first polar bear down. I'm always thinking, I don't know if I've got any garden green cardstock. I know I've got a few gaps in my rainbow. Oh, hang on, wrong way, over there. My rainbow Here, my rainbow of cardstock. I have a few gaps there that need to be filled. I'm not sure if I've got any garden green up there that goes with this ink, but I'm almost thinking a garden green base might be a little bit better than the white. I'm not sure if I have it. Because this is a very, I'm not going to say I'm making it as I'm going along, but it's half prepared, let's put it that way. I need to get all my projects for the next month sorted out. I'm getting into Christmas mode. All these little foam pads tops off. Right, let's pop you up. And I'll stick you. There's those mini ones. The mini ones are amazing. Look how many you get in sheets, and you get the same amount as you do in the big ones. For the same price. You get a lot more because it's smaller. Oh, that doesn't make much sense, does it? I hope you know what I mean. Right, I've got 2 along the bottom, and then I'll put some glue along his back to stick on his mum or dad's leg, if that makes sense. My laptop is telling me it's about to run out of charge, and it was completely fully charged when we started, so I'm not sure what's going on. I think that recording this way drains it quite fast. But I don't think we're going to be on here hugely much longer. I think we're doing okay. So we've got our card. I didn't do that very evenly, did I? I think I can trim that down. If not, I'll carry on watching on my, I can't need to get my charger. Right, I should have just done. Right, let's pop that on. That's a little bit better, isn't it? It's going to go on there. We'll check see if I've got any garden green. Oh, sorry, Alfie, he's sitting in there. Oh, all the greens except for garden green, yeah. I do tend to run out of that one. I think it's a popular one to use. Right, Granny Apple would have been nice because I've got the Granny Apple sequins here. Okay, so the next thing is I'm going to glue this down. I am going to put my sentiments on it, and we should be nearly done. I don't know what the time is. We're going quite a long time. I've been chatting a lot today, haven't I? Only I make a couple of cards. I do like these bears. I cannot wait to cut into that paper. I think that's going to be my next project, is using the bears and the papers together. Right, okay, so I was going to heat emboss the sentiment, and I pulled the sentiment out that I wanted. I pulled out Christmas is better together because I like the idea of these guys all being together. But I might just stamp it. Should I stamp it in garden green? So I'll try it and see what it looks like. And if we don't like it, we don't have to have it. See how well this stamps. Let's have something on it. Right. This is better together. Okay. I am considering popping that on there. I'm not sure about the green. It's a little bit dull. Okay. Blue. Heat embossing stuff here. I think we're going to go white. How much ink I've got on there. You like the bears? You don't have this bundle. I love it. It's so nice. I think I'm going to be using them a lot because I think they're quite versatile with the papers that you can kind of, with the two different types of designer series papers that have got the bears on them. I think it will make it quite useful. This is better together. Now, the only thing I don't have out is my heat tool. Typical. I think weirdly I think it might have dropped down the back of my drawer, but I have another one. Because I just pulled my drawer out, I couldn't see it, but something was obstructing my drawer. So maybe it's that. This was better. Right, let's grab a heat gun. Heat it all up. Oh, I didn't use my embossing buddy. Normally I forget to use it and then I instantly regret forgetting to use it. Right, let's grab that. Yeah, I think that must be what has gone down the back of my drawer. So guess what the first job was going to be when I come off the live? Rescuing her. Sorry, Alfie. Right, I have an old one, but this will do the job. Are we ready? Oh, I love the smell of this heat gun.